Welcome to Romeo Maths and Science class. Today, we want to look at how we can solve these questions on the board. These questions are under a topic called vectors in mathematics. I'm going to solve question number 1 so that to solve number 2 to number 3. All right, let us look at question number 1. We have been told that if vector A, which is 1, negative 3, and B, 2, 3, and C, 8, 3, find M and N such that C equal to MA. So this is what we are going to use to find our M and N. All right, C equal to MA plus NB. All right, where M and N are scalars. Now, when we talk about scalars, a scalar multiply the vector. So we can say that M and N are multiplying vector A and what? Vector B, as you can see on the board. All right, we know the vector for C. All right, that is 8, 3, as we can see here. And our M is multiplying A. A is 1, negative 3, as you can see. Plus our N multiplying B. Our B is 2, 3, as you can see here. So now let us multiply and see what we are going to get. So 1 times M, or M times 1 is M. M times negative 3 is negative 3M, as we can see here. Plus N times 2, that will give us 2N. And this times this will give us 3N, as we can see nicely. All right. At this level, what are we going to do? This is adding this. So we are going to add the two things. And these are the corresponding elements here. All right. So we say M plus 2N. And it will give us M plus 2N, as we can see. Also minus 3M plus 3N. The same thing, minus 3M plus 3N, as we can see. Now, what can we say here? We can see that the vector on the left-hand side is equal to the vector on the right-hand side. So we are going to equate them, where this corresponds to this, all right? So we say M plus 2N equal to 8. And since we are looking for M and N, we name it equation 1, as we can see. Again, this must be equal to this. So minus 3M plus 3N should be equal to 3. I can name it equation 2, but I can see this is 3, this is 3, this is 3. So I can reduce it by dividing through by 3, all right? And when I divide through by 3, I'm going to have minus M plus N equal to 1. Then I can name it equation 2. All right. I have two equations on the board. All right. I can use elimination method or substitution method to find my M and N. But the best method here would be elimination method. We can eliminate our M because M plus minus M will give us what? 0. So I'll add equation 1 and equation 2. So I'll just write equation 1 plus equation 2 so that I can eliminate this. So let's see how we can do it. M plus minus M will give us 0. 2N plus N will give us 3N. All right. And I have 8 plus 1, which will give us 9, as we can see. So we divide here by 3, here by 3, and N will be equal to 3. All right, let's see how we can get our M. So we fix this into any of the equations to get our M. So fixing this into, let's say, equation 2. All right, into equation 2, we have minus M. Now we know our N to be 3, all right, equal to 1. So what can we say? Minus M equal to 1 minus 3. So minus M equal to minus 2. Therefore, M will be what? 2. So we can now conclude that our M equal to 2 and our N equal to 3. So this is how we can answer the first one, which is the I. Now let us see the II. The II, we have been asked to find the magnitude of vector D. But we all know that magnitude of a vector is given as square root of x squared plus y squared. So now we need to get our component for D before we can find the magnitude. So in the question, we have been told that D should be equal to C minus 2A. All right. So our C is given to us in the question. That is 8, 3, as we can see, minus 2 multiplying A. Our A is what? 1, negative 3. So we can find our D, as you can see on the board. So this will give us 2. This will give us minus 6. All right. So we have 8 minus 2, which will give us 6. And 3 minus 6 will give us 9. So now that we know our D, we can now find the magnitude. All right. So our magnitude of D will be equal to square root. All right. Now our X, this will become the X, and this will be our Y. So we have 6 squared plus 9 squared, as we can see on the board. So we have square root of 36 plus 81. So magnitude of vector D will be 117 unit, all right? Or we can leave it in decimals, all right, as that is 10.8 unit. So this is how we can solve this nice question. Try question number 2 and 3 and put your answer in the comment section. Thank you.